be honest, I wasn't dying to watch that High Cloud Squadron Assembles play anyway.
Funny. Can't say I'm surprised at all.
I went up to defeat Fantilia.
As for the High Cloud Quintet, it's been over 700 years since those five made their mark. I know it may sound wild, but Xianzhou folks generally live really long lives. You've read the Fluffy comics, haven't you? Pretty sure they covered all that lore in there.
Yeah, immortality. Some see it as a curse. But personally, I don't think the abundance is as terrifying as their reputation suggests.
I almost forgot we're not in the Xianzhou anymore. Should be fine to talk openly about the abundance now, I guess.
Yeah, that's not an issue. But the Xianzhou's attitude towards the abundance isn't totally baseless. We've clashed with the Borisin, fought against the Mara struck. Just imagine if we hadn't won that battle against Fantilia back then. The universe would have ended up with an
And elation make quite a good match. After all, only with infinite life can one pursue infinite joy. In my opinion, those who are alive have the right to choose death, but they also have the right to choose to live on. After all, there's always something out there that makes tomorrow worth waking up to.
Wow. Getting all philosophical on me now. When this kid gets serious like that, I swear you can practically see the wrinkles forming.
Since we're talking about waking up, shouldn't we head over to the Penacony exhibition area next?
Huh. You want to keep exploring? We need to be a bit more careful now, don't you think? I mean, the Daybreak Squadron already came gunning for us. Who knows if there are other supplicants lurking around, just waiting to make their move.
Oh, come on, March. Don't be such a worrywart. Didn't our little raccoon take out those guys in no time at all? Such reassuring words. Little raccoon, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along.
All right. Don't push it.
Here we come, Penacony! Exhibition area! Himeko, you're here!
Are you two all right? Well told me to watch the live stream, and I saw the Daybreak Squadron challenging her. You did well. I bet their intention was to stir up their supporters' wish power through the challenge. If you'd hurt them recklessly, it might have pushed many supporters straight into their arms. Oh, and you are?
Oh, nice to see you again. Express Navigator, Miss Himeko.
Pardon my poor memory, but have we met before?
Of course! I've seen you in the news more than once. It's such an honor to meet you.
This is Evanescia. I think she's a student from Graphia Academy. We ran into her at this expo, and she's a huge...
So that girl you saw in the Phantasmoon courtyard, it was her?
Well, wait a second. She made you a mask? So, you're telling me Nessia isn't just a normal girl? Who exactly is she? Who exactly are you?
Me? I'm no different from you. Just a spectator of the Phantasmoon games. Though I suppose my position is a bit... special. I had so much fun tagging along with you two. Who would have thought that the Fluffy had such an interesting backstory? I think it's time to say goodbye for now.
Are you leaving, Miss Evanescia?
Now that my identity has been exposed, Cinderella's magic is about to wear off. And since this little adventure started on a whim, might as well end it on one too. Little raccoon, you can feel it, can't you? All that attention, all that joy from the exhibition. As you fulfill people's wishes, that power has been flowing straight into your mask. It might spark something beautiful, or plant the seeds of something sinister. Whatever you choose, I just hope you won't become a boring character. I'm rambling again, aren't I? Well then, before I go, let me break this awkward moment with a riddle. Do you know why flowers are so beautiful? What's wrong? Can a pretty girl have her own special effects? I know you're never serious about anything, so I guess I'll just have to answer my own question. Because flowers are always so fleeting.
Ah. You left your own special effects behind.
She's gone.
Unexpected people and unexpected things always make an appearance in the Phantasmoon games. Although, Miss Evanescia claims to be just a spectator. As someone who can create masks and allow others to become supplicants, there's no way she's just some ordinary girl. I just don't know what to make of everything happening to you. All right, time for us to head out.
Where to?
Let's continue forward to the next stop, the Penacony exhibition area. I have a feeling that the Daybreak Squadron's challenge isn't over yet. As the stars of this exhibition, if you left just to avoid conflict, all the spectators might think you chickened out and fled.
Darn it! This whole Daybreak Squadron business has got me on edge. Somehow I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
Here's some good news. At least we aren't completely without help. Pearl's people are on their way to the Penacony exhibition area to join up with us.
Whoops, wrong button.
Welcome aboard, passengers! The Fluffy Shuttle Express is about to depart!
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Penacony exhibition area!
Oops.
We're approaching the Penacony exhibition area. Please remain seated and hold on tight.
I guess there's nothing up there.
Would I get run over by the express if I lay down on the tracks?
Oh, geez.
Yup, and you'd get blasted straight into a comic book. Who knows? Maybe you'll be reborn as some superhero or something?
That's what I call true happiness.
It's hard to believe they recreated the scene where the Express crashes into the Great Septimus.
All the previous exhibitions were so hilarious, but they really nailed the Great Septimus part. What's that supposed to mean? You taking a jab at me? So where's the person Pearl sent?
Huh? Who's calling?
Yoo-hoo! How you doing, gray hair? I heard about your big fight with the superheroes, and since I actually respect you as a rival, I thought I'd give you a heads up. You might think you scored a massive win in the Phantom Moon games, but most people probably don't see it that way. Anyway, the news is on right now. Why don't you go check it out?
I'll be back. Let's go.
Just moments ago, an extremely violent incident broke out at the ongoing Star Rail Fest exhibition venue. The Astral Express supplicant Trailblazer brazenly launched a brutal attack on the beloved local heroes, the Daybreak Squadron. The scene descended into total chaos.
Oh my! This is terrifying! Didn't this nameless just defeat Sparksy and save Graphia Academy? Was that victory still not enough? Could she, like the defeated Sparksy, now be a threat to everyone's safety?
How chilling! In the video footage from the scene, the Trailblazer claimed her act was to demonstrate the so-called trailblazing spirit of the Astral Express to this world.
You don't stand a chance against me.
Is this what she calls the Trailblaze? Using brute force and violence to strike down the guardians of this Arcadia and trample over our own heroes? Was it a sudden violent outburst? Or was this the moment her true heartless nature finally came to light?
Foolish TV will continue to follow this shocking incident. Stay tuned and don't go away.
It's all over the internet now. Some say you're a violent maniac. Others think you're behind the bloodbath in Deathbrook, that you're the second herald of death. Oopsie. How are you feeling right about now,
Someone's definitely pulling strings behind my back.
Of course, someone's definitely pulling strings behind the scenes and stirring up drama. As a top streamer in this field, Sparksicle can spot these tricks from a mile away. Oh, right. Didn't you also do a TV news interview? Yoo-hoo! You bet! Here, let me send you the interview video. I won't go any further, but since you managed to defeat Miss Sparkle... No,
She probably did it
I
to
mean
make her
Miss
look bad.
Sparksy. I don't want to see you embarrass yourself in front of those clowns. Good luck. See you around.
Hi! Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's our lucky day running into you here. Do you have a moment?
Keep it brief. I've got plans later.
First question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe your impressions of this place?
Plain Arcadia. Everyone's chasing the latest trends. Looking for fun.
Interesting! Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon games, it's been extremely rare to have such a renowned cosmic figure as yourself participating. As the Astral Express's supplicant, what kind of changes do you hope to bring to this world in these games?
Show everyone the strength of the Trailblaze to change this world.
That's an impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss Sparksy, who represented the Masked Fools. What are your thoughts on potentially facing native supplicants in the future?
The other native supplicants, way too dangerous. I'd rather defeat them through violence.
I don't remember her saying that.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express. There are rumors that the IPC is also sponsoring the Express. So, I have to ask, are you representing the Express?
IPC's interests? Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation. I'm not one of the guests. I'm the master of this place.
Wait, what? This is totally a malicious edit to frame her! How shameless.
Over these 15 years, the nature of competition in the Phantasmoon games has evolved. The Daybreak Squadron's taunts were just smoke and mirrors. The real game is being played in the shadows, where our opponents have mastered the art of weaponizing public opinion. Come to think of it, it's only natural. After all, the true stars of the games were never the supplicants on stage, but rather the audience, whose gazes they command.
Indeed. The audience is all fired up, waiting to see you work your magic, kid. But you know what? I bet what they really want to see, deep down, is the Daybreak Squadron taking the Astral Express down a peg or two. Oh, well, if it isn't the folks from the Astral Express. Fancy meeting you again.
This storm online is several times more intense than the day you stopped SparksyCon.
Miss Kuchiba, you've seen all this fake news too, right?
Sorry, got a bit held up on the way. Since I entered the exhibition area, at least 7 folks stopped me asking for the autograph of this guy called Welt. So, who is this Welt?
Pearl assigned us to investigate the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. But every suspicious thread we followed led us from the Research Society of Happy Smiles straight to the Daybreak Squadron.
And then there's the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. Full Wish.
Full Wish?
Oh, you know that name. Now this is getting interesting.
She was my junior at school. 15 years ago. She was also the only student who survived at Graphia Academy.
The good news is, your junior is living better than anyone else. She owns TV stations, charity organizations, has a huge business empire, and wields both wealth and power. Oh, as for the bad news, she's probably plotting something for the Fantasmoon Games. And I mean the worst kind of something. My gut tells me that the Sinwish Syndicate massacre, well, that's probably on her tab too.
Madame Pearl sent Mr. Ashvale to ensure everyone's safety. Of course, I understand that with the Nameless's skills, there's no real need for extra protection. But Madame Pearl didn't want to take any chances.
Long story short, feel free to use me as muscle. No need to be shy about it.
So, are we still heading to the top of Pom Pom Tower?
We should keep moving forward. If my guess is right, the Daybreak Squadron will launch their second attack there.
Forget about any fantasies of fairness and harmony. From this moment on, the Fantasmoon Games could follow in the footsteps of what happened 15 years ago. Once this battle turns bloody, fear will seep through the screen and become some supplicant's wish power. See, that's the problem with modern society. Good news stays home, while bad news spreads like wildfire.
Ah.
I'll take this back to the Express. Time to restock.
I don't see no more chests.
To move forward, we'll need to fuel up the shuttle express first.
Come on, let's fuel up the express.
I'm like invincible mode. Whoa.
Ready to roll? The express is about to depart.
That was kind of wild.
Look! The express people are here!
Quick, stay back! It'd be terrible if you got caught in the crossfire.
This could serve you well.
Oh, them again.
The Astral Express. Just as I thought you weren't going to show up. Oh, you brought help? It's an old friend. Been a while, old man.
People who have lived in Dovebrook share a special connection. Since you're treating me as an old friend, I don't want to act like some high and mighty adult telling you what you should and shouldn't do. I'll only tell you this. What you're doing right now has already crossed a dangerous line. Whatever orders Full Wish gave you, there's still time to turn back if you stop now. Wilhelm, Tiana, Lucius, and you, Magnus. After my heartfelt warning, do you still insist on taking Full Wish's side?
They're my partners. Listen up, old man. Supplicant's challenges during the Phantasmoon Games have no restrictions. That means you have no right to stop us.
Like the Herald of Death.
Oh. We're not the Herald of Death. And we're definitely not here for bloodshed this time.
We will prove to the people that we are true heroes who can protect their happiness!
The Astral Express. These visitors from beyond the sky claim they saved the cosmos from a Lord Ravager. But who knows what the truth really is? This so-called saving the cosmos might just be another scheme of the IPC. Just like us back then. Putting on a show on TV, desperately trying to comfort the kids in front of the screen. Tell those children. Tell my past self that when the Herald of Death comes, there will be heroes who put themselves between everyone else and a threat.
Captain.
But where were the nameless of the Astral Express? When we children needed protection 15 years ago!
It can't be everywhere, dude. That's impossible.
Gray, don't be fooled by these flashy, cosmic heroes. The Astral Express doesn't care about our happiness at all. They come and go like all tourists. No, they're even more heartless than tourists. Because they're here to trample on the elation ceremony and steal the Arcadian people's attention! They replaced our fantasies of heroes with their own image. All to satisfy their vanity called the trailblazing spirit. Tell me, have you ever, even for a moment, felt what it's like to tremble on blood-soaked ground at dusk?
It's not the Astral Express you hate. You're just hating yourself. That powerless child who couldn't protect everyone. But I want to tell you, being powerless was never your fault.
The Astral Express is the GOAT! The Astral Express is #1 in the universe!
Quit yapping! Tear them to shreds! Beat them to a pulp! I want a bloodbath!
Daybreak Squadron! Beat these alien punks to the ground!
Shut up! All of you, shut up! As a kid, it wasn't my fault that I was powerless. But we, the orphans of the bloodstained games, won't remain that way forever. We've undergone the happiness surgery transformation. We've overcome our weak former selves and become Daybreak Warriors. We've grown stronger. Strange. Even though our suffering was erased, why was I so scared?
Brother, that's only because this pain has been here all along. It's time to overcome it. It's time to use the power of happiness to defeat it once and for all!
Well said. Then let's finish what needs to be done. Let's reclaim from these outsiders the image of heroes that the people of Ahatopia hold dear.
What about you, Magnus?
Sorry, Mr. Ashvale, but a hero never betrays his companions. We are the Daybreak Squadron, 4 warriors of one heart, united to protect the world. I won't let down my companions, or those who believe in us.
We are the true heroes. Look at the statue of the conductor. It's just an empty shell. Even Pearlux Corp, with countless resources at their disposal, can't breathe life into it. But we can. Let me prove it to you.
Stop them! Don't let them drag the Astral Express's name through the mud!
I shall provide the wish power to awaken it.
I shall become its skeleton and allow it to stand!
I shall turn into the fuel that drives it forward!
I shall become the core that makes the engine sing the song of eternal joy!
Ah.
So happy!
The Express is about to warp happily. Cleanup initiated. Eliminate. Everyone will be happy.
Are we actually gonna fight on a train? I guess so. Let's see.
Really? Moving! This is the power bestowed upon us by Aha!
I will stop you at all costs. I won't let you trash the conductor's image like this! That only. Don't thank me.
Sweep away pain together!
Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is
Wings above the lungs.
I'll stand in their way. Mountains roll, dragons rise!
Best of luck. An explosive start.
Sense a storm.
Deep cleaning mode! Activated insufficient cleaning power!
Troublemaker? I'd like to be one too. Clouds have scattered.
My purpose is to protect.
Cleaning begins! Sweep away pain
Divination says this will hurt.
Do not disturb!
That only. Don't thank me.
The strength. Mountains roll, dragons rise! Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
People always say that the will of heaven observe the heavens with my divinations. Best of luck. An explosive start.
Did you hear that? Allah is beckoning us! We don't have to be afraid anymore!
Let smiles spread! Let laughter be eternal!
You guys are seriously nuts.
Grace. My strength isn't what it was. Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
That only. Don't thank me.
Cleaning begins! Sweep away pain
I'll see
together!
you off.
Mountains roll, dragons rise!
Troublemaker? I'd like to be one too. Blessing in disguise. Best of luck. An explosive.
The Astral Express is nothing but the IBC's laptop. Ugh. No worries. We've already dealt with one of them. Won't mind handling a few more.
What did you say? I underestimated you.
Deep cleaning mode activated! Insufficient cleaning power!
Awaken through its world-cleansing dragon.
Clouds have scattered.
My purpose is to protect. Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Blessing in the sky.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Let's do a thorough cleaning! Sweep away pain together!
Test of luck. An explosive start.
Heavens, rise!
Won't that work it? We promise to protect the Arcadia! Filth, pain, so much! Eliminate pain! Everyone smile! A powerful cleaning roll!
My goodness for shields.
Insufficient cleaning power!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Stars favor us.
Do not disturb!
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
People always say that observe the heavens with my divinations. That only. Don't thank me. Test of luck. An explosive start.
Do not disturb! Target is clear! Cleaning begins! Sweep away pain
Awaken
together!
dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon. My strength isn't what it was. Earth shatters, heaven trembles. The strength. Heavens break.
Surely that did the trick this time.
Reboot! Self-repair! Must bring happiness!
Oh, good, another one.
With everyone, we'll be happy.
I offer my blood to consume this vendetta. I offer my heart to shoot down this injustice. I, lead Hunter Lamancha, call upon you in the name of the Star Hunt Oath. Skybow, gaze upon this broken-legged wolf and steer my hunt toward victory!
So happy. Now arriving at Terminal Station, land of sneering gods. Welcome back into the gods' embrace.
Shh. Quiet now. It's time for bed.
Are we still alive?
I remember the out-of-control express taking us down and through an abandoned tunnel. Theoretically speaking, this should be a station deep underground.
But what's with all these ruined buildings? And that weird space in the distance? Is this really an underground station? A place this big exists beneath plain Arcadia?
Perhaps we're no longer in reality. We may have landed somewhere within the world in canvas for unknown reasons.
Then, can we still make it back?
We need to find everyone and get out of here as soon as possible.
Where's Mr. Ashvale and the others?
We've been reborn. See? I knew we weren't like those Sin-Wish Syndicate trash.
You're right, Red. We're heroes. We are justice. We are the undying happiness!
If you are justice, then forgive me for playing the necessary evil.
Everyone, please! This has to stop! If this goes on, you'll all...
Just smile. Embrace the everlasting bliss and true happiness.
I beg you. Please, it's not too late. We can still go back to the Department of Aberration Defense.
It's no use. They are just creatures that can only react to joy now.
All shall be blessed with happiness. All shall live forever. And let our laughter infect all of plain Arcadia.
My senior, Mr. Ashvale, I'm begging you. Please tell them that it's not too late.
Move aside, Magnus.
Please, just give me another minute. You know they're good.
It's best if you just move aside.
A true hero never abandons his friends.
If I tried to kill them now, will you stop me? Or will you turn a blind eye? I get where you're coming from, but they've made their choices, and so have I. After all, are they really better off like this? A tribute of life unto death. The Sin-Wish Syndicate, Pullwave, and Koss died. They were far from saints. Any good deed.
That's why we brought them down. They and this whole world have now been...
Yes, they may have had sins to atone.
Thank you for your aid. I and the Blaze Weaver Warrior.
Play? We're not playing. Mr. Detective.
Ah! Mr. Ashville!
Remember what happened today, Magnus. You may seek revenge anytime. I won't stop you. Glad to see that you're all made of tough
La Mancha. Leader.
Then you're well informed, namely. It's a power for grown-ups only. It's best that you don't ask about it, seek it, or get involved with it unless you're forced to. Like I was. And just so we're clear, I want you all to forget the name you just heard. Right here and now, in this world called Plain Arcadia, I am just detect. Instead of obsessing over my identity, or pitying the 3 dead criminals, I advise you to work on a way out of this place first.
The train broadcast called this place the land of sneering gods. I don't think...
Are we going to be...
Mr. Ashvale, Despite being at such a bizarre location, you've been oddly confident and unconcerned over your safety since the very beginning. Do you truly know nothing about this place?
I'm afraid that's classified information. Besides, well, I'm simply doing what any professional private investigator would do. Trust my employer. It's time to show us the trinket Pearl gave you, kid. Oh, come on. Didn't Pearl give you a chip? We're in good hands, as long as she can track your location with that thing.
A tracking device.
Akavilli.
What?
Akavilli. Come this way. Come slowly. Yes. At the end.
There's someone calling for me from someplace deeper. Did you hear that?
Come.
Where did everyone go? There's someone calling for me from someplace deeper.
Over here. Keep going forward.
Like I have a choice.
Come here. This way, Akavilli. Come, embrace this wondrous world. Come to my side. You want to go further, deeper. Become one with me. The joy, the positive feedback, sweet enough to flicker. Listen, it's breathing, slumbering, whimpering, and grinning. Warm, gentle, oh. Gentle, warm, and gentle. I am you, and you are me. Come, embrace this primordial joy.
Weird.
In exchange for a boarding pass on the Express, toward the end. Become one with me. Become a part of me. Become mine.
Wait, is she the evil self?
Let's go deeper. I want to go over there.
No, you don't.
Come. Just like that. Step forward.
Huh. All these options are the same.
That's far enough, kid. My golden principle while working on cases in this world is to keep my curiosity in check and not get involved with matters beyond the case itself. Especially things that already look considerably dangerous. However, the thing that slumbers in the deep here does look awfully familiar.
weave the cosmos into brocade, breathe soul into painted stones. Let the jewels of heaven rise as they will. All for the Amber Lord. We meet again, everyone. Fortunately, her lucky chip helped me locate you. Please accept my sincerest apologies for not intervening in time and putting all of you in danger.
Actually, she put one in my pocket too, but I auctioned it online as a souvenir. Thank goodness you kept yours. Otherwise we'd be done for.
Madame Pearl, where exactly were we just now?
The place where you fell is called the Torn Scroll. It is a space that peeled from the scroll painting during Plain Arcadia's return to reality. These splintered spaces, the Department of Aber. Therefore, I had to use the power of the Cornerstone to analyze the space, then mend the fissure with Imagenesis in order to bring you out. The Department of Aberration Defense has initiated emergency protocols to reassure the public and handle the aftermath. However, I wasn't able to directly observe your situation after you'd fallen into the Torn Scroll. Would you be so kind as to share what happened there?
We can close the new Herald of Death case. My shadow has devoured the guilty three and tasted their sins. They were responsible for the Sinwish Syndicate massacre.
Was Full Wish the mastermind?
I couldn't find any solid proof of it, but
Worry not. Based on the intel provided by... As a survivor, the organization has... And the Daybreak Squadron, members of the Smile Society, imitated the Herald of Death's modus operandi for their crimes, and challenged the Astral Express during the exhibition. From the aforementioned facts, the predicted probability of Full Wish being the mastermind is 92%.
If I may, Madame Pearl. Management in Plain Arcadia should be dictated by the chain of evidence rather than extrapolated probability.
I understand. I will observe the human laws and customs. In any case, we have achieved our goal through Star Rail Fest, luring the supplicant with ill intent out of hiding.
Since Full Wish is exposed now, and we've defeated her supplicant, shouldn't we hurry and arrest her?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. We've defeated Full Wish's supplicant, yes. All three Daybreak warriors were supplicants.
That can't be. The supplicant should be the only one who wore the mask and participated in the game.
Those devoured by my shadow can no longer lie nor deceive. All three of them had worn the mask before.
If they were all supplicants, that means it...
What's even more terrifying is, when the shadow devoured them, I caught a taste of something familiar. It was the taste of abundance that had once devoured as a Galaxy Ranger.
What?
Yes. I didn't think this world would go that far. But I was wrong. Living in seclusion dulls one's senses. I should have realized it earlier.
There is no point in beating yourself up over it. Therefore, the conclusion must be corrected. The Research Society's happiness surgery, assessing the risk and... unable to extrapolate.
General Yao Guang told us that she foresaw a great calamity upon Plain Arcadia. According to her divinations, Blade, the Stellaron hunter, could be its catalyst.
So that's why she asked me for the authority to extradite Blade. Regardless, none of us had anticipated this. Plain Arcadia's calamity had already taken root, long before the eruption.
Does she want revenge against the long-dead herald?
It's frivolous to speculate. Thank you for your surprise intel, Mr. Ash. Henceforth, the department...
Understood.
Foolish is not. Therefore, this has escalated beyond.
Please, Madam Pearl. This is my homeworld, and I won't allow the tragedy to repeat itself. Besides, there may be an even greater conspiracy behind all this. As a Nameless, it is my duty to see it through to the end.
Indeed, there are old scars and fresh wounds to settle. For the way she...
You have my eternal gratitude. I won't forget this bond from our shared trials. I shall prepare an action plan.
Lucky chip. Another cassette. Let me see something. Please, I didn't know I had that many. Bold Hill. Oh wait, I actually got her? Oh. Special events? Okay, let's go.
Is there something else I can help you with? I understand. Your inquiry. How did they manage to operate with so many years unnoticed? I had put them on a temporary watch list before, but now we finally know how they achieved such a miracle. Personally speaking, after all, you've been to Penacony. Humans cannot turn off their innate negative. My assigned theme is analytical art, but the same portrayal and this so-called to me. Governing this world is like thus. My duty and theme have become one in this. Thank you again for lending your aid, Nameless. I will begin extrapolation. I hope you all get some proper rest before moving out again.
You know, I'm not here to be an ornament.
Assessment. You have something to ask me, Mr. Ashvale.
Well, lately, I've been on an extremely lucky streak. Be it Full Wish or Magnus, the leads practically gained
Be right back.
sentience.
Get
Came to
coffee.
me one by one.
Luck is also an important part of one's toolkit. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm beginning to think you're the one behind it all. You tasked me to investigate the Society and protect the Astral Express, which all led to me unleashing my shadow on those people. Just so you can confirm your hypothesis. You had everything planned out since the beginning, hadn't you?
If I answer yes, would it wound your ego?
Perhaps.
Yes. I paved the way for your investigation, leading you straight to the suspects. Through you, I confirmed my suspicions about the Research Society.
Coffee's being made.
However, the question of abundance transformation remains a thorny issue for me. Fortunately, there's a ranger who specializes in confronting such abominations, having lived in long seclusion within planar Cadia.
But you know, the shadow sealed inside my arm can be very dangerous. Simply removing the nail can cause it to stir and resonate with the fragment and fissure. Had I not kept it under control at that time, the fight would have ended with all of us buried in that bottomless abyss. Is that part of your plans too, Pearl?
Humans fear the worst, but to the Intellitrons, such fears are merely irrational deterrents. Wasn't the mask of elation I gave you enough to pin down the shadow? That gift you found through the guidance of the Express Navigator, Star Seer, I see. That very shadow that devoured the Swarm and Lord Ravager Zulo 10 amber eras ago. That very shadow that devoured Shuhu, the Emanator of Abundance, hundreds of years ago.
You won the bet. You sure know a lot about this.
Please, allow me to correct you. My ethical parameters prohibit engagement in probabilistic gambits. Accordingly, I operate by acquiring sufficient information to ensure zero margin for error. Then again, you are the species that brought art into existence as a form of expression. That seed of creation exists even in the most ignorant of humans' minds. And for that, I love and admire you. Whether you believe it or not, I will honor our initial agreement, Mr. La Mancha. At the moment of victory in the Phantasmoon Games, I will free you from all sufferings and fulfill your wish. to let a Galaxy Ranger die peacefully in his bed.
In that case, I will continue to fight for you, my lady. Right. You mentioned several times wanting to replicate the works of Graphia. I don't know much about, but I was considering that despite the lack of artistic quality in your strokes when sealing those fissures today, to the people of this world, your creation is just as important as the works of Graphia. Not a single innocent soul was lost on this day because of your protection. Looking back to the ancestral painter of the Cinderth Age, do you truly think she cared about the artistic value of each stroke when she created world and canvas? Tisk, but what do I know? These are just crude observations from an amateur, so pay them no mind. I'll be on my way.
Moments later.
Meet again, Ashen Detective. It's hard to believe that I came back for you, especially after learning that you wanted to sell me out to Pearl.
We gotta thank nature's gift. The 6.1 billion credits reward has appeared again.
Fortunately, I bypassed you and struck a deal with that Intellitron instead. Regrettably, my current bounty stands at 0. Do you always turn your customers over to the police? How impressively short-sighted. No wonder your clientele is so small.
Speaking of short-sightedness, no one rivals the Stellaron Hunters, aka Destiny's slaves, isn't it? You are all fated to march toward the finality and nothing can stop you.
On the contrary, there are many paths for us, as long as that person can see.
In other words, he can't see the trajectory of your destiny in this world during this mission?
Take a guess.
I've heard of it in the world.
Keep guessing. We're getting...
Enough of your games. I'd say it's not too late to read.
It's still too early to despair, old man. I came prepared, but I could use a helping hand.
30 million credits.
Come on, give your friend a discount, will ya?
I ain't your friend.
I meant him.
It's been a while, Yingxing.
It's been too long, Mr. La Mancha.
Oh, there's a chest there now.
I knew it. There must be an explanation for the unusual fate of this world. Though I lost sight of the sparrow, I discovered a mysterious tree. I finally found the heart of the Phantasmoon games, thanks to this little birdie. Mr. Sunday, do you sense me? There's no reaction from the bird. What's wrong with it? Hello? Is anyone there? Can I get somebody here?
No one's here. No one.
That's a lie. I saw a pretty girl hiding right here through the bird's eyes.
That's none of your business. None of your business.
If that's how it's going to be, then I'm done playing nice here. If my eyes weren't playing tricks on me, the ancient tree here must be the ambrosial arbor of abundance, yes? Little girl, are you going to keep playing hide and seek, or will you come out and have a proper conversation with me?
The Department of Aberration Defense often comes here to record game progress. And now my movements have been exposed to complete outsiders. I suppose it's time to leave. You sound unpleasant to talk to, but since you have eyes keen enough to tell what I am at a glance, I'll have a short chat with you. I will answer 3 questions.
I wanted to question why the Joy Seeker would permit the ambrosial arbor of abundance to take root in a world they had blessed. But given their carefree nature, there was probably never any restriction to begin with. On my second question, are you a Feykind native to Ahatopia, or are you one of the long-life species shaped by the ambrosial arbor?
Aren't you good at divination? Can you help me take a look whether the slip on my head says wheel or woe?
There's nothing on your head except your ears.
And that itself is the answer. I am the arbitrator who determines the outcome of the Phantom Moon Games. I am the raging waves of joy, and the living pulse of this world. Diviner of the Xianzhou, the weal and woe you behold are but a single petal fallen from my hand. It blooms with
I
the
think
morning
the coffee's done.
and withers by evening, reducing to dust in a fleeting moment. My true form is the Panarch Elwood, the embodiment of instant and eternity.
Alright, let's continue.
Interesting. Took you quite some time to come up with those words, huh?
The one who created me did say most people wouldn't believe me. Turns out they were right.
I believe you. I feel the same way. For many do not trust the words of a diviner. Besides, no weal or woe has befallen you, which means your fate cannot be determined like that of ordinary mortals. You're not the first one I've met with this condition since my arrival here.
You're left with one question.
Since you admit to being an abomination of abundance, shouldn't you explain the fate of this world's residents? Unless they are your doing? If your answer fails to convince me, it may be too late by the time I summon the Lux arrow from the sky with the rainbow.
Chill out! You shouldn't make jokes like this. I'm not as skilled at divination as you are. When you suddenly speak of the great weal or woe and interrogate me, I get confused too. After all, isn't every rule and every variable of the Phantasmoon games dictated by the impulse of some god? As for the brewing storm, let's settle down and discuss whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief.
This entire day has felt unreal. We had situations lined up one after another, and a growing crisis on our hands.
The Research Society is insane to meddle with the power of abundance. There's no telling how many have already undergone the happiness surgery. Full Wish witnessed the tragedy caused by the Herald of Death 15 years ago. And now, she herself has assumed that dreadful mantle. We have to relay this information to Dan Heng, Sunday, and General Yao Guang as soon as possible. Full Wish is definitely aware of the enemies she's facing. That is why we must win an audience with Aha. At the very least, we need to...
Yeah.
It's been a long day, and all of you must be...
The best way to recharge is to waste time. So, I'm staying outside for some fresh air.
Sounds good. I was thinking of heading to the streets for a walk.
What was that? Did you hear that? I don't know what it was. This can't...
Hey there, all the smarties and dummies, children and adults, fools and entertainers. Can you all hear me?
Hold on. Change my party a little bit. Okay.
Now that everyone
has names,
their appearance,
no names,
keep further secrets,
what you can,
as a spark,
must grow
into wildfire,
as extra one of these
Phantasmoon games
shall receive all
of my authority within 3 minutes
to become
the true permanent
demon of elation. As such, it's time to revel in unabated joy.
New message. Oh. Yes, I did it! Now I gotta wait till the 21st, which is not far off. I didn't know it was gonna be that soon, though. I thought there was gonna be more. Well,
hold on to that.
I guess it's gonna be a short stream. Because now I get to go back on 14. I really need to do these events, though. Oops, I didn't mean to go to that. No, that's not what I wanted to go to. What is this event? Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Later.